literally do that with almost anything. I mean, I'm livid. Does that mean I'm the devil? Because they're literally the same exact word count and the same exact number of letters, and it's an anagram. So if I'm livid, does that mean that I'm the devil? No. Okay. This is how paranoid and idiotic Christianity, certain parts of Christianity have become. And it's the same thing with Halloween. Why can't we have Halloween as Christians? Why can't we celebrate it? Because of witches and goblins and ghosts?
Ghosts know when you can see them. I guess it depends if they're looking in your direction.
Ghost joke.
Yes, they can. But it depends on the type of haunting that you have. Screw you. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay? I've been celebrating Halloween since I was like 3. Okay? Probably younger but I don't remember that far back. Okay? But I've been celebrating Halloween most of my life. Okay? If not all of my life. And so to sit there and have people yell and scream about that as Christians now of all times is just idiotic. Okay? You don't have to watch the scary movies. You don't have to watch all of those things. But my God, people, stop the pearl clutching. Stop the hand wringing. Stop with bullshit like this. And I'm going to call it what it is. It's bullshit. Okay? Stop.
I'm sorry, what?
But hey, that's just a theory.
Well, and this one time, I'll agree with you. That is just a crazy conspiracy theory. Okay? Because that's not where it came from. As we've seen. Because Santa is actually Spanish for saint. Oh my God! Does that mean all saints are demons? Better not tell the Catholics.
Roll your eyes at me, but then take a look at this movie that came out just this year.
To Santa.
Well, hey, you know what? I will agree. Okay? This movie is bad. Okay? I will 100% agree with you on that. And it's because this kid is it's kind of an allegory for the Book of Job. Basically what ends up happening is that this kid has dyslexia, okay? So instead of writing out Santa, he writes out Satan because he has dyslexia, okay? And so Satan pops up in his room and is like, "You called?" And is played by Jack Black, who is a notorious atheist, okay? And basically he spends the whole entire movie like doing a whole bunch of things to try to corrupt this kid to get this kid to like give him his soul, okay? To the kid to give the soul to Satan, okay? And he can't do it because the kid's too pure. Even though kids aren't pure. They're not innocent. Okay? It's called original sin for a reason. All right? It's super pathetic. It is absolutely asinine to think that, that kids would be able to beat Satan this way. Okay? It's not, this movie is so stupid.
Do you want to know the best part? It's rated PG-13, and it is solely targeting a younger audience.
No, son. Just because it has the PG-13, I saw plenty of kids under the age of 13 with their parents sitting in the Avengers. Iron Man. Okay? Yeah, kids like 8, 7, 6, sitting in Marvel movies, Star Wars films, okay, that are rated PG-13. So just because they're PG-13 are for teenagers, technically, guess what? It says underneath it, parental guidance suggested, and they don't check for ID. You dumb moron. I'm going to call you a moron. Because this whole entire statement is absolutely fictitious. Because I can guarantee you that kids 5, 6, 7 years old probably don't know what is and isn't real. Because I used to watch Disney movies and think they were real. I remember watching a movie on television and watching TV shows in the 80s when I was like 4 or 5 years old. And I remember seeing the same actor in like 3 different shows, and I'm going, how is that guy still alive? He got shot dead in the other one. And my mom had to explain it to me. You absolute maroon. Okay? So, you want to sit there and say that teenagers know the difference between fiction and reality. Do they, though? Because I could show you a bunch of twihards that used to go to Forks, Washington, and ask the residents, are we going to run into actual vampires and werewolves out in these woods? Yes, that actually happened. You're an idiot, son. Okay? So yeah, sit there and call God fiction even though you don't know how much evidence there is for this book. Okay? God is real. Okay? Now, were Yule logs reality? Yes. I will agree with you. Yule logs are real. Okay? Are you talking about the actual log that you burn, or are you talking about the bouche de Noël, which is actually a little different? Okay? Because that's more of a cake that was invented in France for Christmas. It's literally called a Christmas log. Literally what the translation is, bouche de Noël, if you speak French, because you don't speak French, and that's completely obvious.
If it was something like Little Nicky that is clearly targeted towards an older audience and is rated R, or the movie Bad Santa, clearly children should not be watching that. But to glorify Satan in this manner, and I'm sure, like every single movie, which we have to make a video on.
Well, no, you don't have to make a movie. You don't have to make a video on it. I didn't make a video on it. I know that there are plenty of other Christian YouTubers that have. People like Wise Disciple, What Do You Meme, Mike Winger made videos on it. That's fine. They're welcome to make videos on it. I pick and choose what I choose to make make videos on. Yes, the devil is clever. But let's talk for a second about Mike Todd, pastor of Transformation Church in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Actually, not that far away from where I'm currently at in Kansas. That frustrates the hell out of me because his Easter play, Ransom, glorifies Satan just as much as this movie does. This Dear Santa movie that just came out. His production that is supposed to be an Easter play about the resurrection, about the death and resurrection of Jesus, has more to do with Satan than it does with Jesus. How fucked up is that? And yeah, I'm going to say that. Okay? I mean, you have a book that tells you the fucking story. And you can't even use that.
The bad guy, even Satan, will be painted in a good light. Sympathy for the devil.
True. Because Hollywood worships the devil. They do. Okay? You can find it in a lot of different films. You can find it in a lot of different music. You can find it in a lot of different places. I'm not going to sit there and try to go through them all because, I mean, there are people that have gone down many, many rabbit holes And I know that on my shelf behind me, on my movie shelf, I do have a lot of those movies, okay? Because they entertain me. Because I can look past the fact that they're fiction, okay? Now, I refuse to watch a movie like Dear Santa because that would be literally giving money to Satan, okay? And I'm not going to do that, okay? Now, to his point here, oh no, complex three-dimensional antagonists in the media meant for teenagers, the horror. How is Satan a complex three-dimensional antagonist? No, just because it says PG-13 doesn't mean that only teenagers are going to go see this movie. That is you being stupid. Okay? Because here's the thing. Some kid who is younger than 13 is going to see that, is going to laugh at it, and then beg their parents to go watch it. Okay? And then they're going to get there and realize that it is a stupid film and that they just wasted 2 hours of their life. Okay? On a stupid movie with a 2D character and barely any plot. Because literally, I can tell you exactly what's going to happen in the movie. Because I can guarantee you that's exactly what it is. Because every single screwball comedy out there that has this kind of a setup for it is the exact same film. Just this time with a Christmas skin on it using Satan as an antagonist. And that's it. In fact, you could almost say it's a Wonderful Life in reverse. The kid has kind of a horrible life, and then Satan comes along and gives him the very best, and he realizes that his crappy life was better and shoots Satan out of his life. It's the same damn thing over and over and over again, and you wonder why people say Hollywood has no original ideas.
Personally believe, along with many, that we are entering into the end of times. And
The apocalypse! The end times!
that's why the devil isn't hiding anymore. He knows his time is running out and he is showing face. And that's why also...
No, Octo, you're not the devil. Okay? You could be the Antichrist, but you're not the devil. Okay, you are an antichrist in that you're denying that Christ was really here for the reasons that he was here. Okay, because you're denying God, and when you deny God and you deny Jesus, you are an antichrist. But you're not the devil. Because the devil doesn't look like that. The devil disguises himself as an angel of light. You're not. You're a human being behind a computer screen, behind a little Pikachu avatar with horns. Okay? Or a Kirby avatar with horns. Okay? With an uwu face. Trying to act like you're better than everybody else. Okay? We see right through you as Christians. We know who you are. Okay? You're a little man sitting in your parents' basement making these videos thinking you're hot. Thinking you're hot stuff. You're not. Okay?
so many people are running to Jesus. They see...
But she's right, actually. The best-selling book in 2024 literally was the Bible. And church attendance has been up this whole entire year. Okay?